The vast, frozen expanse of the Arctic has always been a land of mystery and endurance. During the Soviet era, this hostile frontier became a stage for remarkable exploration, scientific ambition, and chilling disappearances that remain unsolved to this day. This video delves into the high-stakes missions, secret expeditions, and eerie vanishings that have shaped the Soviet Arctic legacy. The rise of Soviet Arctic exploration in the early 20th century. As the Soviet Union emerged from revolution and civil war, the government set its sights on the Arctic's strategic and scientific potential. Under the leadership of explorers like Otto Schmidt and Ivan Papanin, Soviet expeditions aimed to chart unknown territories, conquer the fabled Northern Sea route, and establish research stations amidst the ice. The 1929 expedition aboard the icebreaker Sedov marked a notable Soviet effort, as crews raised the Soviet flag on remote Arctic islands, set up radio stations, and began detailed geographical studies. This showed the USSR's determination to establish a strong presence in the polar north. The Northern Sea route and early triumphs. The ambitious goal was to open reliable maritime passage through the Arctic's treacherous waters. In 1932, the icebreaker Siberyakov completed the first successful crossing of the Northern Sea route in a single navigational season without wintering, a tremendous feat demonstrating Soviet technological progress and resilience. Following expeditions also established drifting ice stations, such as North Pole, one in 1937–38, where scientists conducted meteorological and geophysical research while adrift on ice floes. These pioneer efforts laid the foundation for years of polar research. Haunting stories of vanishing expeditions. Yet, amidst celebrated successes, dark mysteries befell some Arctic missions. Several Soviet expeditions vanished without trace, fueling legends and speculation. For example, the Brusilov expedition of 1912–14, and the Ruzanov expedition of 1912, disappeared while navigating unexplored northern routes. Although remnants and artifacts were found decades later, the fate of many crew members remains unknown. In 1923, a group of 12 explorers on Franz Josef Land reportedly left their last cryptic note. "The ice is listening." Decades later, where their camp stood, investigators discovered signs defying logical explanation, cold spots, strange recordings, and unexplained movements, hinting at dangers beyond natural elements. Paranormal whispers and mythical creatures. Tales circulated within Soviet scientific and naval circles of inexplicable phenomena beneath Arctic waters. Reports of unidentified submerged objects, USOs, glowing lights, and strange creatures were often dismissed but persisted as rumors among explorers and sailors. One account from a 1982 Soviet mission to Lake Bol, near Siberia, described encounters with shadowy beings and unusual underwater activity. Such stories amplified the Arctic's mystique, blending scientific curiosity with eerie legend. The Cold War Arctic and secret military bases. During the Cold War, the Soviet Union fortified its Arctic presence with secret military and research installations. These bases monitored northern approaches and conducted surveillance, but many were located in remote, harsh environments where personnel reported strange acoustic phenomena, unexplained lights, and other anomalies. Such reports added to the aura of mystery around Soviet Arctic operations, where nature's extremes and human secrecy overlapped. The legacy of Soviet Arctic exploration. Despite tragedies and unsolved vanishings, the Soviet Arctic legacy shaped modern polar exploration. The research stations, icebreaker fleets, and scientific achievements remain a testament to human endurance in the planet's most extreme environment. Lessons learned have helped guide international cooperation and ecological preservation efforts in the Arctic today. Conclusion: the history of Soviet Arctic exploration is a complex saga of bold adventure, scientific breakthroughs, and haunting disappearances. It invites us to reflect on the courage and mystery intertwined in the frozen wastes, where many explorers risked everything, sometimes vanishing forever into the icy unknown. Sudden disappearances and theories behind them. While many Arctic expeditions returned safely, some ended in baffling disappearances that still capture imaginations. The Soviet Union, like earlier explorers, faced the brutal unpredictability of polar ice, storms, and freezing temperatures. Yet, beyond natural hazards, rumors of hidden dangers have persisted. Some historians speculate that hostile environmental conditions caused many tragedies. Shifting ice floes swallowed ships, blizzards disoriented crews, and extreme cold caused frostbite and death. Others suggest equipment failures, poor navigation, or human error as deadly factors. Yet, numerous survivors and witnesses whispered about more mysterious causes. Some claim to hear strange sounds in the ice, see ghostly figures moving through the fog, or experience inexplicable equipment malfunctions. Secret Soviet military interests in the Arctic, alongside Cold War paranoia, have fueled conspiracy theories involving sabotage or cover-ups. The fate of the Sedov and Chelyuskin expeditions. The 1937 Sedov icebreaker expedition became trapped in ice and drifted for months. Although the crew survived, the isolation bred tension, paranoia, and eerie accounts of ghostly presences on the frozen ship. Such experiences fueled myths of spirits haunting frozen expeditions. Similarly, the 1934 Chelyuskin steamer sank after being crushed by ice. The crew made a miraculous escape and were rescued, yet survivors recounted seeing strange lights and apparitions during their ordeal on drifting ice floes. Arctic research stations. Silent witnesses. The pioneering drifting ice stations established by the Soviets were on the front lines of Arctic science but also spaces of isolation where mental health suffered. Researchers reported hearing unexplained noises outside their huts, observing unusual auroras with strange shapes, and feeling unseen presences during long polar nights. The loneliness and harsh conditions intensified experiences that sometimes blurred reality and imagination, contributing to legends told by returning scientists. The enigma of Franz Josef Land and Severnaya Zemlya. These archipelagos witnessed Soviet expeditions that frequently ended with crews lost or stranded. Outposts were built, but harsh winters and unpredictable weather made survival precarious. Some camps were found abandoned, with supplies untouched and messages hinting at sudden evacuations or unexplained scares. Archaeological finds suggest some explorers may have fled or vanished under mysterious circumstances, adding to Arctic folklore. Unsolved Arctic disappearances and modern investigations. Recent decades have seen attempts to clarify the fate of lost Soviet Arctic expeditions. Researchers and explorers use satellite imaging, underwater drones, ice-penetrating radar, and recovered documents to piece together historical puzzles. Some mysterious wrecks have been located, while others remain lost below the ice or hidden by time. Yet, no definitive answers have emerged for some vanishings, preserving their mystery and inspiring new generations to explore the white abyss. The Arctic's lasting mystique. The Soviet Arctic expeditions embody human curiosity and ambition at the edge of survival. The unexplained vanishings and eerie stories serve as reminders of nature's power and the unknown lurking beneath the ice-covered world. They challenge not only historical understanding but also our perception of reality in the planet's harshest environments. Conclusion. For Part 1. The Soviet Arctic stands as a frozen chapter of greatness and mystery, its explorers hailed as heroes, but many lost to the unforgiving elements or deeper secrets. In the next video, we will uncover the strange theories, possible supernatural incidents, and unsolved riddles that swirl around these enigmatic vanishings.